Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one
Let's,
Zucio on the name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Here we go. This is why I should leave the comments on. Muted YouTuber. Yes, thank you for all the YouTuber links. It's been a while. Hello there. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. I'm a toy collector, toy photographer, and toy reviewer, and you're watching Unboxing Thursdays. Happy Thursday to you all. I guess I've already taken off for the weekend, but I've got a huge pile of toys here to open, and this stream is a weekly push for me to sit down, open some toys, get rid of some bulky boxes, and make space, because space is more of a premium than exclusives, so that I can make space and buy more toys. And I'm lucky enough to sit down week after week with some awesome collectors and friends in this community and enjoy these toys and chat about this awesome hobby. And I appreciate everyone who comes and watches every week, whether you're live, whether you're catching it on the replay, the VOD, as the Twitch people call it. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you like what's going on here in the channel. Subscribe. If you haven't already, just double check. Maybe you thought you were, but you actually aren't. Or, share and let your friends know that we're live right now. All of that stuff is super helpful, and I really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. So I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're on Twitch, if you like Twitch and you prefer Twitch, this is also available there as well. That's twitch.tv/toyingaround. The channel here on YouTube, though, recently hit 3,000 subs. And thank you, everyone who's been watching week after week. This is episode 74. So I just want to say, there it is. Look at that. And especially to the channel members as well. Channel membership, completely optional, but being as the live streams here every Thursday are such a huge part of this, the channel members get special emojis, which kind of, takes the chat to a new level. You can call me out, like when I had my mic muted earlier with the YouTuber emoji, and that lets me know that I've screwed up. So yes, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate everyone's support and watching the channel. Your support and your viewership, people who believe in what I'm doing, that doesn't go unnoticed. I'm very grateful for all of that, and thank you. Last week's episode, if you haven't seen it yet, I was on here unboxing with Fabio, or Fabster 360. It was a great episode. Make sure you catch it on the replay if you haven't seen it yet. Next week will be the first Thursday of the month. I'll be on with the Enablers. You know them already. If not, that's Mike, Mario, and that other guy. No, and Prime, obviously. That's a joke from the live the other night. But the week after that, we're hitting DesignerCon in Anaheim. So we're going Friday. I don't know if I'm going to do a Thursday stream. Maybe do it like a light stream. I'm not sure yet. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's like myself, Mario's into videography, and he does all his awesome videos. So we're going to get a lot of really great footage, put some stuff together, probably do a vlog. I forget which one of my friends calls it a vlog, but a vlog. And I'm really looking forward to that, meeting the Enablers in person. Tonight's guest is in the title. He is running a little bit behind, so he's going to be joining us. But I figured, why, instead of pushing it back an hour or whatever, however long he needs, I figured I could come on here and try to hold it down myself and the chat, and it shouldn't beat too hard because the first few episodes of Unboxing Thursdays was just me in front of the screen and the chat. But that's cool because it gives me a lot of time to slowly take my time with the chat and show you I appreciate you. Yeah. I'm gonna take my time with it. No, first is Primero. How are you doing? I think there were some messages in there before, but I think those got wiped. I think I saw Bread C in here, but I guess if it's not in my chat now, Primero, you get it. We have channel member Darth Gutierrez is here. We have Matt. Matt, did you get the King of the Hill stuff? Yeah, let me know, man. Toy Malarkey is here. Omar Vasquez. Omar Vasquez says, "What's up? Happy Thursday." Omar Vasquez was the guest on the Toy Migos episode on Tuesday. Chat Migos Assemble. So really cool to hear from him. And make sure you go check that and Toy Migos after this. Toy Rensu, another channel member, is here. Thanks for coming through. Paul Morales, what's going on? You're here almost every week, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Nasser, all of these channel members, honestly, guys, really appreciate that you guys back the channel, and it does help. Like, all of this stuff goes into upgrading equipment for the channel. I'm not like lining my pockets with YouTube. YouTube is just part-time, man. Part-time. This is just a hobby. It's not even a part-time. It's not a job. It's just for fun. And I love chatting with everyone. RMD Collective says hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's the hello there emoji. It sucks because StreamYard doesn't show the YouTube emoji, but it shows the Twitch ones. Cerebral Deep is here. Oh my gosh, look at all these channel members. You guys are awesome. Nathan's Toy Nation says, I don't know what we're yelling about. Loud noises. Before we get too far in, if you haven't seen it yet, if you are watching and you're a fan of collecting Marvel Legends, earlier today I put out a video where I got a chance to talk with the Hasbro Marvel Legends team, Dwight, Ryan, and Dan. Super, like, as awesome. Like, when you watch a video of them on the live streams and they seem cool and they're awesome, like, they're even more fun to talk to in an interview. So it's a lot of fun. I think you can kind of see towards the end of the video, like, we're just kind of being silly and goofing off. So it's a lot of fun. If you haven't watched it yet, feel free to stream it later. Let your friends know that this video is on. You can see here in the video, Dwight is holding up the new Vulcan body mold, which is going to be eventually replacing the Bucky Cat mold. So Bucky Cat mold, thank you for your service. And also, that's the new Ben Reilly Sensational Spider-Man that he's holding as a size. He's like, oh, let me do the size comparison for you, Kevin, with another figure that you don't have yet. So yeah, that was great. Thank you, Dwight. And thank you to the Hasbro team and everyone who's involved with that. Again, a lot of fun. Go check it out. We have High School Creations here. What's going on, Mike? I'll be seeing you in like 2 weeks, dude. 2 weeks. His fingernail's still going to be messed up in 2 weeks. Let's see. Oh, we have another channel member. Trevor's here. Trevor, man, that shot with the Mezco Conan, you killed it. Like, that was some cinematic photography. Great job, everyone. Go follow Trevor on Instagram. Identity Complex Collectibles is here. Gonzo, Just Jeff 45. What's going on? Marcus Yee is here. How are you doing, Marcus Yee? Congratulations on winning a prize last week. Pow! We have a celebrity in the house. Dan, how are you doing? My Commonwealth comrade. Pure Soul 81 says, what's good, people? How's everyone feeling today? I'm feeling a little bit stuffed up. So, I've got a bit of a itchy throat. So it's going to be a little whiskey tonight. I am Micah is here. Henry Guzman says, yo, yo, yo. And Andrew J. LA boy, your package went out also as well. Congratulations on winning the 3K subscriber giveaway. Cerebral Deep is here. Welcome. The homie Kyle is here, says, go Butter Rangers. Kyle went on an interview with the Yellow Ranger. No, sorry, the Pink Ranger, Catherine Sutherland, on their channel. That was awesome. Go watch that video. It was a lot of fun. Kyle, I think they really enjoyed Kyle, like just cracking jokes, and they enjoyed his interview. Dan, who says can't stay, but I'll watch you on the replay. All right, thanks, Dan. Toy Malarkey is here. Says you want to get nuts. Ryan Chateau says bring back Marvel Universe. I mean, you know, when David hops in, we can talk about MU. Whiskey time. Oh, we have 796 in the house. What's going on, man? Oh, and I just caught up to the sound check. Henry Guzman. Frig. Okay, people. Thank you. Yo, we have Fred. What's going on, Fred? Hopefully we'll see you out in the Anaheim area. I have a lot of cool stuff today to open. Guys, come on. Never change. Technical technical difficulties. We meet again. It wasn't technical. I just forgot. Something was wrong. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you all have my back. This is awesome. Tony Collector 10 is here. He posted a really cool picture of a Peter Parker playing with some Transformers on IG. Go check that out. We have my friend Yoko, who may or may not be joining us for DesignerCon. MODOK strikes again. If you guys watch the video with the Marvel team, there is a MODOK reference in there, and those guys caught on. Chamba, what's going on? Chamba says should be a good one. Always appreciate that. Episode 74. That's right, man. AI's Collectibles, another channel member. Thank you for tuning in. Dude, I posted some Hasbro PulseCon exclusives that were available on GameStop, and I'm glad he was able to grab it from there instead of Hasbro Pulse. We have NYC Figure Fanatic here. Oh, I definitely screwed up, Yoko. Chad's in the house. Oh, the chat just jumped. I'm gonna miss some of these guys. We have a channel member of the Butter Nation and a very talented artist, Jason Lowe, says, tuning in while drawing something marvelous. I can't wait to see it. Go check out Jason on IG. Kyle, yes, Kyle is going to be at DCon as well. We got stuff ready for Kyle. I have Kyle's pile of loot. Excuse me. Billy Moon, what's going on, Billy Moon? Haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? How you doing? I'm doing my best, Cheney. How you doing? Love Cheney's energy. Thank you, Trevor. It was great. Did Kevin not shave a week to be as manly as the guest? No, I did 5 push-ups to prepare for that, you jerk. I'm just kidding. Pack photos. No, this is to get a head start on. No, I'm kidding. I'm not growing this out. Pack photos is here. Mackerson. Chad. Oh, Koopa Steve. That's a new name. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to open some toys in a second. Orange Julian 27. What's going on, man? Welcome back. Mega J Retro is here. How you doing? Hit the thumbs up, says Chad. Yes, thank you. Please and thank you. Oh, I'm going to catch up. I'm almost there. Man Beast Boy, welcome. Peter's here. Bearded Builds. Go check him out on IG. Nasser. I will see. This sounds like a thread. You will see me. Be the last thing you see. Mario, thank you for asking about my son. I don't know if you guys caught my IG live the other night. Last night, I was ready to go. Full dad mode. I picked up a minivan, and I get home. I get dressed to go to the Raptors game with my dad, and my son runs into a wall, the corner of the wall, and gets a cut on his head like this. So he's gushing blood because apparently there's a lot of capillaries or whatever in this region. So there's a lot of blood flowing through and out. So we take him to the ER. He has to get 2 stitches. But while we're waiting in the waiting area, that's what you do in the waiting area. There's a little girl there, around the same size as my son, and she's got a Band-Aid right on the center of her forehead too. I walk in. I'm like, oh yeah, you walked into a wall. So we're waiting for the nurse and this and that, and you know, ends up that little girl and her mom sit closer to us and they start talking because she sees my son has a band-aid, and we're like, he walked into a wall. What happened to your daughter? And she's like, oh, she walked into a door frame at school. So I thought it was like a fluke, that it was crazy, that something like that could happen. But I mean, if there was another kid, same age, she was the same age as my son, by the way, same age, same injury, same spot on the same time, it can't be that uncommon. So, I mean, it's just funny. But to everyone who asked, thank you. He's doing a lot better. He got 2 stitches like a champ. He was fine. He just sat there playing on the phone. I was holding it for him while he was getting stitched up. But I had to watch because I'm right there and holding the phone for him. The nurse is at like putting the little needle and thread through his skin, and I see it being lifted off of his head, and she injected him with something, and the bump went like, and I went like I was gonna puke. But yeah, that was quite an experience. So everyone, thank you for checking in with him. But he's great. He got some awesome stuff today. I'm gonna open it in a little bit. Obi-Wan Chingones, Obi-Juan, sorry. This is a name that I see often in Wade's live stream. Thank you for tuning in. Says been subscribed for a while, but here lurking. Can't wait for the rest of the content. You are appreciated. Oh, thank you. You are also appreciated. Everyone is appreciated. Polaroids and Pens says, what whiskey are you drinking? It's Glenlivet something something. I don't know the difference between anything after the name on the bottle. That's what it is. All right, so it's really cool today. I want to say a huge thank you if anyone from the Hasbro Canada team is watching. Just this box showed up at my door today. Wasn't announced or anything. It was just here, and it's cool. And it might not be for everyone here, but I think it's cool and I'll like it. And of course, like I have kids, so that's always a plus. And if I can share it here, if somebody sees it and they're like, hey, you know, maybe I can share it with my children and play with them at the same time, then why not, right? This is Star Wars Lightsaber Forge. It's a series of lightsabers that you can kind of assemble or build with your kids or for yourself. But like, jeez, look at this box. This is the deluxe one. It's a Darth Maul. You can plug them together, and I think some of these have effects and sounds and lights. It has lights. So there's a Darth Maul. I think I'm going to put that together. Do you think I could do a better job of that than putting together MODOK? Let me know, because I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's instructions. There is Luke's lightsaber. And you can see there's different sections. I think you can swap them into different combinations. And it's between the Darth Maul saber and this dark saber. What? Focus. I can put the hand behind my head. There you go. Dark saber. I really want to see that too. There is an Obi-Wan. And it's not like Obi-Wan's classic lightsaber. It's more done in the style of his armor, his Clone Wars armor. It's an interesting take, and I'm willing to give it a go. Even Mace Windu's is awesome because it has his Jedi shoulder emblem. Or is it on his wrist? It's on the lightsaber. So if you get the Mace Windu one, you could do that. These all swap. There's like a basic line, the entry level, and that doesn't have lights and sounds. And then there's a blade smith or something. And then here we have a Yoda one. So I want to check out this Darth Maul one when we get a chance. Oh god, this box. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been getting all this cool stuff in. These boxes are piling up. You can't see them off camera. So it's been a lot of fun. Unboxing Thursdays will be stacked for another at least 26 episodes to get to 100. And then we'll see where this goes from there. What do you think should happen with the channel? Loki, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Articulated 77 says, I am Canada's action figure messiah. There's a lot of implications there. That's a pretty heavy title. I'm just a guy collecting toys, man, and whatever news I can get out, I want to share with everyone, or toys, stuff like that. So, but thank you for tuning in. Mike says enabled, so yes, points go to Hasbro. Points go to Hasbro. RMD Collective says that's way better than Galaxy's Edge build your own saber. I don't know, man. I'm gonna do it. I think when I go, I'm gonna go to Zavi's workshop and build a lightsaber, man. Why would you say this? What's the reason for this? Let me know. Kyle says maybe I should buy those and save the $200 for when we go to Disneyland. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know what the difference is. Darth Maul one looks good, right? Let's put Darth Maul together. Vonner is Mr. David Vonner. You know what? I should put like a banner or something. I should put a banner and say, David, guest is running late. Please stay tuned. Do I want it to scroll? Oh yeah, I don't want this. This is hideous. Please stop. Please stop. This one. Edit. Scroll across bottom. Save. There we go. Shout outs to everyone watching on Twitch. Fred, thank you for the resub. Fred has been subscribed for 5 months. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Definitely see you out in Cali. I'm building one at Disney. I think I'm going to build a lightsaber at Disney. David, what's going on? Says David de la Huerta. Hope you continue with your channel. I find it really entertaining. Kudos to you. Thank you. I'm definitely going to continue. I'm looking for different things to do. Maybe different things to do that run alongside Unboxing Thursdays, because I really enjoy doing this every week. I really like when new shows come out and I get to talk to people like Troy and Jason and Paul and Yoko. But all that stuff is a lot of fun. You know, you get to talk about shows, you get to talk about toys, all stuff that I love. And if you're tuning in, I hope you love too. So, you know, if I get a kick out of it, hopefully, you guys come along for the ride and enjoy it too. The homie Bjorn says, Kev, my brother, made it this week. Love you. Ah, what a nice guy. Love you too, man. Hope you're doing well. Has my collection exponentially increased since Unboxing Thursdays? Easily. It's what's the exponent by 74 for week 74? That's what's going on. That's how much panicking to sell stuff. Toy Box of Doom, thank you for being here. Says thanks for asking the Marvel team about Sentinel issues, Kevin. Yeah, so I did one interview before, and people were kind of like, oh, why don't you ask the tough questions and this and that? I'm like, this isn't some sort of, I don't know. This isn't the news. This isn't. I'm just here to interview them and have fun. I don't feel like I have to grill them about certain things. But the Sentinel one, I feel like it's kind of a big deal, but it's kind of not a big deal. So either way, I wanted them to speak to it, and it is important because I am also interested in how that changed things for Galactus, which is obviously still fluid, still in motion. So yeah, you can see their answers there on the video. Please do check it out after this, or save it for later. Yeah, we already have the lightsaber build scheduled, so it's too late. At episode 100, start pulling in the chat. Rapid figure unboxing. 10 minutes is a long time. Trust me, 10 minutes can be a long time. 10 guests per Thursday. That's 100 minutes. That's almost that's almost 2 hours, but like 10 minutes it's a lot of time, but it's also tough to just like make a connection with someone, talk, and then when I got to shoo them off, it doesn't seem like genuine. It doesn't seem like something you could really watch. Well, for me anyway, I'm trying to make what I would watch. So sorry. Did I watch Dune yet? No, I'm my lady wants to watch it. My lady wants to watch it, so we could do that. We can live stream the lightsaber build. Let's see. Galaxy's Edge ones look real. When am I going to do a model live build? Man, it's been a while. I think ever since 31 Days of July, I've just been enjoying not having to grind out 31 days a month. But I'm also looking to put out more stuff, and I'm going to be working on something right after tonight, like after the stream tonight. White Mike is here. White Mike Vegeta. Clockwork Orgy, welcome. Paige. Yeah, Paige, what's going on, man? Says, this is huge. Glad to see this happening. Looking forward to see you knock this out of the park. Keep doing you. It's appreciated. Or do a Chamba and multi-stream. That's funny. Action Figgy Skinny. Everybody, if you're into Power Rangers or into other Hasbro stuff, check out my friend Action Figgy Skinny on YouTube and IG. He's got a new review out for the Lightning Collection In Space Silver Ranger, which has been released in Canada and was just put up for pre-order in America. I don't know how that works. Don't ask me about distribution stuff, but he has the review, so go check it out. It's a great figure, though. Austin says, I asked the most important question, so you should get credit for that. Addressing any issues for Galactus is a big deal. Look, I'm just a fan like everybody else. I'm not here to be like... I don't feel like I'm the one who should be there to ask all these hard-hitting journalistic questions. I don't think that's not my thing. I just want to ask questions that I feel like people would want to know, I want to know, and put on an entertaining 15 minutes. It's a tight 15-minute interview, and I edit it down. So, I throw some stuff in at the end, some pop-ups, some throwbacks from the last one, and you just see like the four of us goofing off after. So it's just a good time. Love those guys. They're hilarious. All right, I'm gonna try to open this lightsaber and start building it. Plasty, what's going on? I like Dune. Is Dune a book, like a series of novels? Let me know. Man, what is this? No, I don't want this screen. I want to stop this, and I want to add. Also, if anyone's watching right now and you're unboxing toys, it's always cool for me to see what people are doing, what they're unboxing as they're watching this. So if you're on Instagram, post a photo on your stories, post a photo on your feed, and tag me. Put hashtag toyingaround. I'll check in there, and yeah, I'll share the stuff that I see. It's really cool. I'm on Instagram at toyingaround. You can do it on Twitter too. Twitter is at I'm toyingaround. And I really appreciate everyone who shared in their stories this week that were live tonight. It always helps bring more eyes in case someone doesn't see who the guest is from the feed. It's in the story, so I appreciate you. This one is from Identity Complex Collectibles. Thank you. Oh, that's just me. Go check out Toy Migos later. Wade thinks Lil Wayne is the best rapper alive. Thank you, Gonzo, for sharing. And Adam Van Winkler. That's me again. Plasty, thank you for sharing the Hasbro video and making use of your link thing. You're the best. Akil, thank you. Troy, are you here? Troy's out buying toys. He told me he was going to the gym and then he went toy shopping. Thank you. This is he went to work like this, or he got dressed like this. Yo, Kevin McAllister's in the house, man. What's going on? About to climb Buzz's shelf for some figure money. Hope I don't knock it down again. I love it. Welcome. Zed is back. And who else shared? Toy Malarkey, thank you for sharing. Paul's got some Rehads bearded builds. Thank you, Peter, for sharing. Tony Collector 10. Mario with the butter and the music every week. It's the best. RMD Collective, thank you. E. Rivera sharing this video. Okay, let's look at this photo for a second. Look at the angle of Dwight's wall, but he's standing straight, and his camera is. See, he's standing straight. What is going on in this fun house? Do you guys see this? So the wall is like this. It's a 10-degree angle, but his camera and he's standing straight. So I don't know I didn't even realize it for the whole 15 minutes. I only saw it afterwards, and somebody pointed it out. I forget who it was. They said maybe he's angling his camera so you can't see all the prototypes on his desk, but is he then standing sideways to balance it out with he's in a fun house, right? You know, the one where like it looks like you're standing on one end and it's really big and you're yeah. No, I know he has a Vulcan, but why are his walls like that? Super chat from Bjorn, dude, thank you so much. You don't have to keep doing this, but I appreciate it. I just want to take this moment to say I remember when you were just starting out, and yet now to a certain degree you're popping off. Yet you stay so humble. Mad respect to you, Kev, and his Butter Nation. Bjorn, thank you, man. Your big yellowy buttery colored super chat. That's perfect. Nothing's popping off. I'm just it's just more of us hanging out. That's how I see it. It started off as me doing this with a whole bunch of toys, and now we just all get to hang out and do it together. And you know, it's cool that I think it's really, really nice that people have caught on to this, or kind of believe in what I'm doing, or think it's a good idea, and you know, take an interest in the channel. So that's really huge for me. That's something that was completely unexpected, and a nice byproduct of the stream and the channel. And you know, it's more stuff to open. And when I get a chance, I want the stuff that comes in, I want to give it back to the people who supported me and hang out. So, you know, whenever I can, I'm going to try and send some stuff out to the people watching, because you're the ones who watch this and make it possible, as cliche as that is. And you know, Marcus won one of the prizes, the giveaways last week. So super chats and things like that you do here, you know, everyone, channel members and whatnot, all of this is I try to give as much of it back as I can. All right, enough of the fun house. You guys let me know what you think is going on. Let me know what you think is going on in Dwight's house. If Dan, I know sometimes Dan is lurking. He doesn't say anything until like a key moment. If you know what's going on in Dwight's house, if you can get that message to him or this question to him, please do, and just let me know. Reveal yourself, Dan. He lives in a sinking ship. What's the problem? The Titanic is going under, and Dwight's like, "You want me to do a what call now? Vulcan? Butterfly joints? I gotta go. They're loading up the what are those little boats called? The life rafts." Dwight is a fifth dimensional being, low angle classified cam. Yeah. The music is so good. What music? There's no music. All right. Oh, that wasn't muted. I'm on a roll today. Is it the whiskey? Check. Here we go. All right, so should I put on some music now? So you get this. This is the main body part of the lightsaber, I guess. My camera in frame. Are these Kyber? No, these are buttons. Does he have crystals? Does Maul use one crystal for a double-bladed lightsaber? There's a button here. I don't know what that does. Yeah, I need another drink. And yeah, I mean, I would play music and chill, but you know, I would get immediately get immediately demonetized. Ryan's, do I own a 3D printer? Yes, I own several 3D printers. Are you asking because of these nippers that I have? Because most 3D printers come with one of these. I have many of them, and I figured one of them would be good for unboxing. This is cool, right? This Maul design with the horns to put on the lightsaber clearly doesn't go there. Good job, Kevin. Yeah, I think some of the excuse me, some of the concerns with Pulse Premium also for Canadian people. I tried to bring that up with the Hasbro team, and those guys are cool. They'll try to answer as best as they can. Given it's a huge company, right? It's a huge corporation. There are many things that can and cannot be said. So the fact that they can come out and do, imagine how many interviews they're doing in the course of a few days. So I really respect that they would take the time to do that. It's probably not easy just to sit there and be like, here's that same question and here's that same question again, and but they're taking the time out to do it, so it's cool. 3D print a bottom for that Maul piece, and that's a nice mug. I'm really lazy with my 3D printer lately. Okay, so I finally got back into some photography this week, right? And I'm going to pull it up real quick. It's the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Finster. It is the Amazon exclusive. Do I have it? Here we go. Oh, great. Now I have no face. There. And so this is an exclusive to Amazon, but it's not like a deluxe figure in its pricing. But the amount of stuff that it comes with, it's so good. You want to see my mouse? You guys are weird. This is an office mouse. The amount of accessories that it comes with is incredible. That's all I'm going to say for now, because looking at this figure kind of gave me an idea to do some different stuff for the channel. Excuse me, do some different stuff for the channel, and it's actually take some photos. And it's crazy once in a while when a toy does something like that for you. I don't know if you're in the chat and you're listening. What's a kind of figure like that right now that kind of gives you that kind of inspiration? Maybe it's Trevor's Mezco Conan, because he's saying it's his figure of the year. And oh, thanks guys. Marcus says this shot. Oh, shout out to Plasti for becoming a channel member. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. Says so, but Marcus says Finster shot looks amazing. Thank you, Winger Loose. I'm using a macro lens for this. I don't know the technical reasons of how a macro lens works. I just know it just goes in real close and it shows the detail really close. I think how I understand it is a macro lens presents the subject at like a 1-to-1 scale of how your eye sees it if you were that close, versus some other lenses. I guess it's a little zoomed out or something like that. Anyway, RMD Collective says HasLab Sentinel. Mario Acid Rain. I know Acid Rain is doing crazy stuff for you. You're doing dios and spending a crap ton of money selling stuff to get Acid Rain. So that's cool, man. That's cool to see. Yeah, see, Trevor says the Conan is endlessly inspiring. Damn, that is high praise. Right? And dude, this Amazon exclusive. This is a Lightning collection. Now, I love the Lightning collection. There are so many characters and teams. There are Rangers that I don't even know about, but the toys look good, and it's at a price where I can just jump in and go, yeah, 20 US, 30 Canadian. Up here, it's like, yeah, I'll jump in and grab it. And now I got 2 Billy shelves full with more stuff. No, 3 almost, and I'm just into everything. So, and you've heard the complaints. Mass-produced toy. There are some paint apps and details that are missed, but Finster, the amount of stuff that comes with Finster, the sculpt, like when you guys get it in hand, your Lightning Collection fans, even just everything, it is incredible. I got this figure in the Hasbro PulseCon box, and my friend Paul, who Carson Tava, Paul Sun Young Lee from Kim's Convenience, he got one too, and he was unboxing the PulseCon box on his channel when he does Fun Boxing Sundays, and he opened Finster, and I said, Paul, just place the putty into the case and tell me that's not like the most satisfying thing in the world. And I got to watch him do it live on the stream, and he was just like, "Whoa, no way!" He's not even a Power Rangers fan, and he was able to appreciate how good this toy is. So, yeah, this is something else. This has inspired me this week, and I'm gonna try and do more stuff with it. Plasty says, "Enter Bay 1/9, LeBron, cool. Basketball is back. Raptors are not great." Toy Malarkey says, NECA Goliath. Mine just arrived at my US address thing, and they're shipping it up soon. So I hope to have it in time for next week. Who knows when I'm even opening next week. How do I build this lightsaber? 1 second. All the instructions fell on the ground. Darth Maul. Mafax Gambit is so good, it got me back into taking shots recently. What's up, Johnny Number Cinco? That's awesome, man. You do have some pretty great photos, so want to see more. Trevor says, I made it to the ACBA IG page. Cool. I'll have to go check that out. I'm summoning Trevor with my lens talk. We call it glass, okay? This is such a douchebag thing. It's glass. What if Zombie Cap? That too. Yes. And I think that wave is starting to hit the shelves here in Canada. I saw Zombie Cap today. I saw 2 Doctor Stranges. I saw Heist Nebula. I mean, like, look. Those things fit like a glove. It's such a cool accessory. And it does look like he's holding a basketball, doesn't he? And this wasn't even like a crazy setup. I just had that new diorama. I just had him standing. I posed him up, and then I think this new style with the macro, where I'm able to get it in tighter. I don't have to build such a huge world and props and everything around it, and to really focus on the subject, the character. It's a new thing that I'm trying to try out. A lot of the stuff I was doing before, I would just try to leave my photo uncropped and use the entire field, use the entire frame, and just building that whole world in there. So this is pretty new to me, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, I actually took 2 photos this week. The other one is this the In Space Silver Ranger, and that's another one where I really want to get the top down of showing the Silver Ranger inside the cryo tube. This is a McFarlane Halo cryo tube or something. And so like I even put some diorama walls as the floor to make it look like a sci-fi scene with a textured ground. But with this shot so tight and the black background so blurred, it's like it could have been anything. You wouldn't even know, you wouldn't have the detail. So so that's a new thing that I'm working on, which means like the posing and that whatever you have in the frame really has to be spot on. I don't think this is 100% there, but I'm getting back behind the camera instead of here being lazy. But yeah, I'm open to more tips. If anyone, namely Trevor, if you have some more tips, what I need to fix on the shot. All right, unboxed. The lightsaber. Oh, I need batteries. So this horn goes on one tube, and then this other thing goes on the other tube. Great explanations. Here we go. I've lost my nippers. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, and Power Rangers in Space is probably. I mean, I haven't seen that many complete Power Ranger seasons, but that one was really good. It was very enjoyable. Um, I kind of thought it was silly at first, but the more I watch other series that aren't as good, I'm like, okay, In Space is pretty great. All right, so here we go. Hey, how's it going? It says, how much are each of these sabers, Kevin? I got sent these as a gift. So, oh shoot, it's right here. So they didn't cost me anything. I saw the basic Mace Windu one on sale at Toys R Us today for like $15 Canadian. So that's like 12 US on sale, which I think is very reasonable. Ray Ortiz, what's going on? See, this is what MODOK should have come with. And then I'm supposed to put this piece and this piece. All right, so this one goes on this. Oh, so these little yellow buttons are like the release points. So you kind of... Oh, this is worse than MODOK because I have instructions and I still can't do it. Uh-oh. Do I turn it? Oh, 180. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't have batteries. Yeah, what if I had the instructions and I still couldn't put it together? That's basically even worse, right? I suck. And then this one goes, you twist it. That's what 180 means. Here we go. Use the force. Yo, so yeah. Next week enablers episode, guys. If you guys are here, we're still gonna do it, right? It can be a quick episode. We don't have to even open that much. We can talk about the trip. And then while we're there, I have the camera. Mario has the same camera. Mike has the same camera, the Sony A7 III, and it's really good for videography too. So, we're going to get a lot of cool footage, cool photos when we head out to Galaxy's Edge. I think that's the biggest draw for me is just seeing that huge Millennium Falcon outside, inside, doing all that stuff, getting some photos with friends, people that I'm going to meet. Decon, stuff like that, just California, it should be a cool experience. It should make for some really cool things for you guys to see. But I mean, a lot of you are from California anyway, and since it's so small, you've probably all seen that area. So I don't know. Does anyone want to see it? Nathan says, what seasons of Power Rangers would you recommend to someone who has never watched past season 2 of MMPR? I'm not familiar at all with Dino, Ninja, Samurai, or what other crazy arcs there are. Man, ask Marcus. I listened to Marcus's recommendations. Oh, he said it right here. Zeo, SPD, RPM, In Space, just to name a few. Yes, these are the ones that were recommended to me, and I did watch those first. SPD is awesome. In Space, also awesome. RPM is like, yeah, but it's not as corny. From what I understand, it's Disney's last season of Power Rangers, and it's cool. It's very different. I tried to go watch. Someone's gonna kill me. I tried to watch Zeo, and I still don't. It's so corny, right? It's one of those things where if you watched it when you grew up, you love it, but if you go back, it's really cringy. And if I didn't grow up with it, it's just cringy. But I'm gonna try and sit through it because the figures look cool, and that's right after MMPR. But In Space is cool because it's the final season, the end of the Zordon era, and it's a really good ending. Well, kind of. The story it's a good story. California love. Yeah, from Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area, and back down. That's probably like a 23-minute journey that Tupac described, like a round trip, right? Papa Schmitty, welcome, says last 3 days pre-orders hit me like crazy. Huge stack to crack open tonight. I hear some Sentinels are going out to more people. Oh no, where does this go? Wait, is this supposed to be the Kyber crystal? Because this part goes into here. Oh, nice. It's a very satisfying click. Oh, yes. And then this is the deluxe saber. So then do I just go, uh-oh, hi Sentinel. I mean, this is not the Darth Maul saber in Phantom Menace. But it's like, you know, when you buy Hot Wheels and like, this is what a car would look like if Yoda was a car. I usually don't buy those Hot Wheels because I think that's cheesy, but this is a pretty cool design. Now I'm going to have like 400 of these, and my kids will probably, hopefully not have more contusions. This is sweet, though. It's got a decent weight to it. I mean, it's not going to be anything like Disney Parks, whatever, lightsabers, but this is sweet. I can't do a Tusken Raider sound. If I could post a Wesley Snipes gif where he's crying pointing the gun, I would be doing it right now. What is that about California? Zio was corny, but it was a natural progression of MMPR team. Yeah, for sure. So if you were watching it as it went on, like I think that's your thing, right? Then you can overlook. They're like, yeah, it's just a product of its time. Like if I go back to watch Ninja Turtles the cartoon right now, I don't think I could sit through it. But I love it. I'll tell people I love Ninja Turtles because of that. Might crack open NECA April O'Neil. I still haven't got mine. Whatever that shipping service they use, RDJ Donnelly or whatever. No, wait, that's Robert Downey Jr. That's something else. What am I hoping to get from Galaxy's Edge? I'm probably going to try and eat as much food as I can. A lot of the food looks really cool and unnecessary, and I want it. I want to get some good photos, get some good memories, see the detail in some of the props and all the decorations that they have. And a lightsaber, I think. I mean, I don't have to, but I'll get a lightsaber, something exclusive. I know Disney's huge with pins, and I like pins too, even though I don't really put them anywhere. I want that. I want to get some pins. Mobile order is your friend. Blue milk. Do they actually have blue milk? I think that's what Yoko said that we have to eat. I don't know. They do have blue milk? Let's get blue milk. Yoko has the itinerary. She may or may not be going. All right, next on the list, I really want to open this. I've lost it already. Here we go. Again, this might not be everyone's bag, but it's $16 in Canada, and it's the McFarlane Mirrorverse Bell. I guess this is Bell in the Woods. These are based off of the video game. I don't know what game it is. Well, Mirrorverse game, I've never played it. I don't know why she has this staff, but it's got one of those roses in there. So it's cool. I just want a cool looking Bell figure. Am I weird? I don't know. Oh, thanks, man. Peter says the Sentinel pin from my website is fire, 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 fire. Thank you. Yes, go get some before they sell out. I don't think I'm going to reorder any. Get yourself a Batuan credit. It's a nice token to use. Oh, yeah, I think Yoko showed me that. I'm a sucker for, when you go on vacation to vacation spots, and it's one of those things where it's like, put in a penny and put in $4, and you crank the wheel and it presses the penny and smushes it and prints something onto it. I'm a sucker for those. So I usually get those wherever I go. Baseball stadiums, things like that. $100 credit. I'll spend it, right? I'll spend that easily. All right, so I want to open this. This will be like a 3-second unboxing because I don't care about the packaging. I don't care about you gotta applaud Todd. He sticks with his trading cards. Mirrorverse Bell. Is this even a trading card? Support. Oh, my finger's bleeding. Lovely. Time to go to the ER. Is this part of a card game or just her stats in the video game? All right, give that to my daughter. Oh, that's pretty. If anyone goes with you has an app, there is a discount on the blades. Oh, okay. Who has the app? Fred? Frederico. Yeah. Who has it? I mean, it's Belle. I don't need her to be crazy articulated. I know Cheney has one, and he said his broke right away. We'll see if this holds up. This kind of moves, doesn't do anything. Finger bleeding. Very tight McFarlane style ratchet joints. Left hand, holding hand. Did the fingernail fall off? Who wants to see the fingernail? I had to cut it off because it was getting caught on everything. Does this seem like a very large staff, or is it just the angle? This is cool. And it's got the rose on the back. All right, I'm going to go get something else to open. I forgot to get a scale for Trevor, but this is around 5 inches scale. For Belle, this is a clear ruler. It doesn't show up on screen. Lovely. All right, what's next? All right, you know what? Since people are hanging out until Vonner gets here, let's do something different. Darth Gutierrez says, I wonder if Buzz from Mirrorverse has the same type of articulation. If you want articulation, I don't think you should go for that. And I'm gonna talk about this line again that I've talked about before. And I saw it from Jason's page. Jason, his IG is work more or less. And Mattel has a slightly higher priced collector series called the Spotlight series. And you can get it on Shop Disney. I don't know where else you can get it right now, but let me get rid of that. Is this it? No, that's features. It's this one. And on Shop Disney right now, you can get Wall-E from the movie Wall-E. There's this. There's Kevin, that bird thing from Up. But I'm assuming if they have this, they're going to have Woody in the future. I think this might be a better option than going. If you want like one good Buzz Lightyear, because that's what I've been looking for too. So it's this or the Beast Kingdom one that I have, or Revoltech, and I only have the Revoltech or Revoltech Woody. No, yes, Woody. But they're great figures, and those ones, they're both around 6 inches. And they have the removable faceplates where you can move their eyeballs, so you can give them different expressions. I think that's always a cool feature for for the 112 scale. So if you're interested in a good set like that, grab one of those. Either Beast Kingdom, but Beast Kingdom is 8-inch scale, and Revel Tech is a good 6-inch scale. All right, I think it's time. You guys sticking around, I appreciate it. Thank you. It's like, the guest isn't here and you're still listening to me talk, so that's dope. I hope he's able to hop in soon. In that time, I'm hoping to keep y'all entertained. I'm gonna open up something that I finally decided to. Should we? Let's go. Do I have a box of tissues down here? All right. Give me 2 minutes. I have to make it through these giant boxes. If you hear it crash, message DK. Yeah. Do you guys want to see the nail, though? Don't see the nail. What's going on here? You'll be walking from park to park, no tram. Bring good shoes, all of you. I've got my New Balances, my dad's shoes ready, so I'm good. That's right, we're getting nuts. Let's get nuts. Do I keep anything mint on card? I do. I do keep some things mint on card. Like some of the retro packaging stuff. If it looks really nice, like this. This I'm gonna keep mock. And for people who say mock on card, you are weird. But I don't want to open this because it looks beautiful. Trapper Wolf. The Trapper Wolf exclusive. I ordered a second one. I got this one from Hasbro, which is awesome. I want to open it, but I don't want to open it. But then GameStop Canada put them up on the site. So I ordered one there, and when that one comes in, one of these will be opened and one will be left closed. And I don't know why. It's like, do I think Dave Filoni is coming here to someday autograph it? I don't know. It's just a cool exclusive. I want, like, that's another figure where I have ideas for it. I want to take some photos. And I want to open it. Here's the Spotlight series Wally. Don't look at me. Oh, this is the cover from Dan the Pixar fan video. So you get this cooler, fire extinguisher, and a boot with some plants in it. Oh shoot, Ryan is here. Ryan, if you could please, if you have any insight into into why Dwight is standing so straight, but his wall is at this 10-degree angle. I don't know if you noticed, Ryan. We talked for 15 minutes, and I didn't notice until I edited our conversation for like a good hour and a half, and then I noticed as I was posting, like, what is going on in this funhouse? Yeah. If you have any insight, let me know. He says mock doc. That's you. Mint on card. What is it? Mint on card designed only for killing, I guess. That's what mock doc would be. Reminds me of The Office when he's like, that's why they call it murder, not muck duck. Because the R sounds intimidating. That's why they call it murder, not muck duck. Yeah. Even if you message Dwight, just message me later. Let me know. And if like Dwight says, stop talking about. You guys talk about his curtains all the time. I'm sure he's okay with me questioning what's going on with this wall, right? Or with his ceiling. What's going on? I assume Cheney. Welcome. Austin says, I love that new Star Wars diorama packaging. Trevor says Dave walks around celebration. Do you think he can still do that? Does he do that now since he's super famous? All right. Thank you, Ryan, if you're still here. We're gonna go with Venom. The plan was to keep this mock until I get a second one, even though a second one would be a little bit pricey. And a friend of mine was able to come through and hook me up with a second one. I was able to locate a second copy. So have I been crying? Yeah. I've been crying. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet all of you, and just the anticipation is I can't handle it. It's really been getting to me. But yes, a friend of mine was able to locate one for me, so I will I have a second copy so I can open it. And I can keep the other one for my wallpaper wall, which is a wallpaper of retro cards. Ryan is on the case. All right, chat. We're going to find out. We are going to find out what's going on in the funhouse. All right, here we go. The moment some of you have all been waiting for. What? Dwight's house, maybe it was used in Lord of the Rings where they used all the Force perspective to make Gandalf seem like the same height as, or a different height as Frodo. And he bought that house in Australia. Rip it open. You guys are mental. No way. Yeah, I'm not gonna stall on this any longer. Some of you have waited weeks. Is this a good angle? Let me get rid of this wire. He's going to do it. Chris Jordan. I believe that's a new name. If not, welcome to the stream. Happy to see you. I think. Well, I mean, yeah, I am. I hope you're having a good time here. I am finally opening this exclusive Venom. All right, so non-elephant elephant in the room. You guys are aware of what's going on with the shoulders. I can't focus. Put my hand behind here. It's not a problem like this at all. Like it's not an issue. If you're buying it for display to put on the wall, if you think when you open it that the shoulder holes are going to bother you, I can take a look at that here and help you make your decision. But ultimately, new Venom, cell shaded. What do you guys think of the cell shaded X-Men? It seems like that's the route that they're going for animated retro stuff. I like the Mr. Sinister, not because he has a mark on his forehead that looks like my son now, but I passed on the last one thinking that Toy Biz one was sufficient. Kind of regret it. But if you miss that Sinister and you're like, hey, now I need a Sinister in my collection. Oh boy, that could have been bad. Now you need a Sinister in your collection. Do you mind that it's cell shaded? Yo, Opposable Productions is here. What's going on, man? He says, could not be happier about the cell shaded X-Men. Could not be happier. So you're very happy with it to the point where there is no more happiness beyond that. So that's good. I mean, you do if you guys aren't following Posable Productions, I've done an unboxing, I've done a review of his trading cards. He does toy photography, X-Men the animated series themed or Batman the animated series themed, and he uses a combination of dioramas, cutouts, figures, all of it's tangible, like pure ACBA, and recreating scenes from the show, scenes inspired by the show. They look so good. He puts them on trading cards. I've done a review on the cards, and I guess he's excited for the cell shaded animated figures because I guess that'll add a different dimension or tone to his work. But Brandon, do you plan on getting a cell shaded diorama? Because some of that stuff, in my opinion, if you have a regular figure in a cell shaded diorama, or vice versa, does that contradict itself? Does that negate the whole effect? Clockwork Orgy is here. What's going on? Cheney says he's always excited for X-Men. Always eggs-cited for X. Not eggs. That's for the breakfast restaurant that I go to. X-cited. Jason likes Mr. Sinister, so he's gonna grab it, I think. The VHS, like, dang, they know exactly how to get it. You know, they're from that generation. If you're watching that show, you're probably from that generation where you know VHSs, you probably had the VHS tapes, and let's just put them in packaging that'll, like, damn, that is genius. And also Wolverine picture frame. I love when Mondo did that, so I will definitely applaud Hasbro doing it at a much more affordable price point than the Mondo one. Even though, well, Mondo was 1.6, I think. Yeah, I'm on the fence about cell shaded. We'll see. I have one right here. The hell am I talking about? VHS inspired boxes. They have the VHS inspired Zords for the Power Rangers line. So this guy's on a roll. Brandon is extremely talented. Yeah. I don't know. Like, did you enjoy? I did a Dope or Nope stream about the Marvel stuff. Did you enjoy the Legends teams stream? I know I said on Dope or Nope that I thoroughly enjoyed it. For reasons being, you know, I understand the pressure of having to find an entertaining segment for people to watch. He said as he was trying to stall until the guest shows up. But you know, talking to they spoke with David Nakayama, who's a fantastic artist, and I love his illustrations on the box art, and I've always been a fan of that. They look great. So to see them talk to him and have him reveal a figure, do a custom piece of work, art for it, that was interesting to me. You know, they do a lot of reveals throughout the year, more so than other brands. Something that, you know, they're praised for that. They're like, why doesn't Star Wars? You know, you hear the Fall in Fett say, you know, we never hear from the Black Series team. Where are they on social media? You don't hear from this, you don't hear from that. You hear from the Legends team all the time. Like, maybe this is in the right time to reveal more stuff. And they just put out content, something that's interesting. You know, if you don't like David Nakayama, I've heard people say that part wasn't cool, but they like talking about the X-Men anime series. I've heard some people say they didn't like that. They like the Donny Cates part. All of that is interesting to me. So you know, am I lucky? Did I luck out? You know, Donny Cates was like a collector too. He does statues. He's done sculpting. The X-Men couple, I forget their name, the showrunners, but they've been talking about it since the show ended, and you know, they know all their stuff. So I thought it was entertaining. What's up, Nerdy Curious? Lurking, but hey, Kev. Hello. Hello to you. Welcome. Happy Thursday. All right, here's Venom. What do you guys want to see in comparison to this? Oh, yeah, and then Pharaoh March 1027? How cool was that? Granted, I was watching while I was at the emergency room, waiting for my son to see a nurse, but you know, I was playing it on my speakerphone in the waiting room. Now, is this one of those things where if you change the angle, the cell shading doesn't really work? Like one side is blue. What do you guys think? What's a good Venom pose? Compare him to the older Venom. All right. All right, so just like this. You don't see it, right? Shoulders are fine. But as you get more, then you start to see it there. And like I get it. I can see why that is very unsightly. It's unfortunate. Also doesn't help that the paint line, that detail goes right through it. All right, 1 second. I hope they re-release without the cell shading. I'm hoping that they do. It's much bigger. It's much bigger than this one. It looks great though. Leaping pose like on the box. That's easy. I could do that. I think. Oh, let me move the head up a little bit. And leap. Hold on. Zoom out. It's a very good size. It's a great buck for Venom. But then this pose, you know, you want to hide the shoulder thing. Would he be like this? Backwards? More lunging? I can't pose. The Amazing would have knocked this right out in like 15 seconds without even having to readjust. I unfortunately do not have the Venom movie figure. I foolishly passed on it thinking, oh, it doesn't have a bath piece. It's Tuber case. It'll be everywhere. I'll get it later. And I was wrong. Anything work to fill in the shoulder pits? I don't know. Where are the customizers here? What would you use to try and fill in this cavity? Oh, he's got the nice butterfly joints too, right? Like, oh yeah. And the backwards, I love butterflies. Let's go. A little. I always like this one when you have the butterfly joints, you can kind of cock it back and do this, getting ready to charge. It's weird to point it upwards. Articulated Heroes is in the house. What's going on? GBS 3D says, fun fact, I think it was Neil Adams who did the Venom box art. He was selling off some of the pieces he did for Toy Biz, as I recall, about a year or two ago. I don't know. Who can fact check this? Yeah, for the popularity of symbiotes and all that, I feel like there should be more Venom. A Spider-Man. What am I going to use? I don't have an opened Retro Spider-Man, by the way. I only have one. I sold my opener to Jason because he didn't have one. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. If this is one of the things that pains me from having to do reviews too. It's like having to grab a whole bunch of figures off the shelf to do size comparisons. And then if knocking everything over, or I have a stack of comparison stuff that I've left next to the desk that I got to put back. Not a huge fan of that. How's my son doing? He's doing great. He's been running around today like he hasn't cracked his head open and went to the ER. He's acting like when you say a child is fearless, it's because they haven't experienced anything yet that they would know what the dangers are. However, my son, having returned from the ER last night, today he's been acting pretty much the same, still running around in the house and threatening to headbutt me with things like jerk. He looked at me today and he was like, I mean, he's headbutted me in the nose and it's not fun, but and it's funny, but when the moment he goes to wash his hands and he's looking at the mirror, his face turns all like, he gets really sad. He does the sad puppy face like this. And then he goes, I don't want my head to look like that. I don't want that thing on my head. I'm like, well, it's going to be a few days. Stop trying to headbutt me, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy he's okay. This is the Monster Venom Deluxe, which was also, this is the deluxe version, but obviously there was the other Build-A-Figure that was the exact same one, except for the deco. That's the size. Not that far off, which makes this thing like pretty tiny. And he comes with 2 fists. Fist also has, what's a good Spider-Man to compare? What's a common Spider-Man to compare with? I have Mafex Spider-Man, Mafexu. I don't even have a Pizza Spidey. Is that just a... No, that's different. All right. My Spidey shelf is, I think, Ultimate Spider-Man, like the kid one. Scarlet Spider, Sensational Spider-Man. That's also Spider Carnage. Retro is in box, and it's behind a bunch of boxes over there. And you get this alt head. I mean, the paint's clean. Got nice little teeth in there. I think it's a good size. I think it's a very good size. And I do hope that it comes out in a regular paint scheme for those who aren't a fan of the cell shading. I hope it comes out with the shoulder thing fixed. I think something about factory problems at the time. I don't know. I talk like I know what I'm talking about. I really don't, guys. I really don't know what I'm talking about. But man, do I have Omega Red or AOA Sabretooth for full comparison? Yeah, I got an Omega Red. You want an Omega Red? I mean, isn't it the same? How does Wade sit here for like 3 hours and talk to the chat? That is a very impressive skill. And I say that all the time. People who can do this one-on-one for for hours is quite a skill, man. Here we go. You might catch a glimpse of my busted nail. It's in 3 parts right now. The last 5% of the original nail, half of it is my new nail. It's super smooth, and then half of it is like some wrinkly membrane that looks like I've been sitting in a bathtub for 4 hours, but just that part of my finger. Do the thighs seem the same? Yeah, they do. I'm just looking at the musculature. Looks like it's the same format. Are we doing Rise of the Resistance? I hope so. Which one is... I really don't care about the Resistance. I just want to go see the Millennium Falcon. Is that so wrong? Because the Tuesday crew is crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's incredible that he can sit there and insult everyone, and everyone week after week is like, Tuesday crew, nice. It's like, it's funny. It's crazy. I love it. I love watching it. I just want to go on the Falcon and be a pilot. Let me know. All right, I'm gonna open a Super 7 one. This is how backtracked I am. Super 7 with Kyle and Ryan was 2 weeks ago, and I didn't get to all of that stuff because those guys had their own things to open, and I thought it was more interesting to see them give their reactions to each other's stuff. And then, with Fabio, and then I got the box last week from PulseCon. A lot of great stuff, but it just pushed this back, and I don't want to forget this. Should I do April O'Neil or should I do Metalhead? Chat. Let's see. Gonzo, yes. Rise of the Resistance is my favorite ride in all of Disneyland. All right, I guess we're going. We have April, one Metalhead. Let's go April. Let's go April because I'm interested to see what she looks like from the original concept or render that came out to the final product. I know there were changes along the way. I know there were a lot of concerns with the head sculpts from the render, but let's see. Mario says April because for obvious reasons. Yeah. And again, if you're just tuning in, you might see the scrolling text at the bottom. My guest tonight, David Vonner, says he's running a little bit late. I sent him a follow-up message just to see what's going on. And we'll see. If not, we can do something else some other time. I hope to have another video out for people next week. And I'm hoping it'll be a weekly thing. So stay tuned to the channel. Notifications and whatnot. You know how YouTube works, right? You know how Twitch works. I appreciate you all. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. This water is not hot. All right, April. I mean, we're going to check out Decon. We're going to check out Galaxy's Edge. We're going to check out Avengers Station, Campus, whatever it's called. And it's going to be a fun time, I think. Kirby Kwan is here. Fellow Canadian, Canuck 4. Also, shout outs to everybody. I appreciate everyone who watches, and I love everyone who's here. I love that it's a really international mix. And I understand that, like, you know, the US has such a huge market that a lot of viewers are American, but I do, you know, really love to see more Canadian fans showing in the chat too, whether it's word of mouth or hashtags working, or like finally, different types of posts reaching the right people. Just to know that there's a lot more Canadian collectors out there, and you get to know that there are a lot of Canadian collectors out there, and other people know that there are Canadian collectors in here. So it's a huge thing to voice and to show that you're out here. Whoa, Gonzo, what are you drawing? You're working. What are you drawing? That's awesome, Gonzo. Should I show everyone? Kevin opens April the way Mario opens his anime girls. Do I have like a big pervy grin on my face or something? No, I don't. You throw out your Ultimates boxes? You're a madman. Madness. What? No way. I can't. These are the ones I don't throw out. Especially when they make it collector friendly, you can put it back in. There's no reason for. Well, I guess Legends, you can kind of put them back in too. No, I can't throw out Ultimates. Did I watch Paul's Hallmark movie? I did not. I'm really not one for Hallmark. I've never watched the Hallmark movie. I don't even know where to watch a Hallmark movie in Canada. Where do I go? Is there a Hallmark app in Canada? Should I watch it? I should watch it, right? My friend's in it? Yeah, I'll find a way to watch it. Not enough Canadian dio makers though. Yeah, man, I hear you, and I've met a couple. I can send you some. I can send you a recommendation. The guy who made this for me. This is nice, right? Nice window here, brickwork, different textures and different depths on the wall. I think they're made to be detolf fitted, but I was talking about my Finster shot earlier in the stream. This is the background in the Finster shot, so you don't even see the entire wall. You just see part of the wall. The way I'm shooting it, it's more cropped in. So I guess I don't need the wider dioramas, and I think I fell into this mindset that I need a wider diorama because I was using them in the backdrop of my reviews, and then since I'm using that wide angle, I felt like I had to use that for all of my still photography, which I'm starting to realize I don't really need to, or I'm just trying to find a new style. We're trying to make a different style work. But yeah, I'll send you his link in a little bit. Multiples of Canuck 4. Do we have a Canuck 4 going? We have 1, 2, and then we have Adam says, I'm a Mexican American collector. No, thank you. Let's start again. Canuck 4. 1, 2. Jason, get the Ultimates turtles. If you only get the turtles, get it. They are just like your childhood toy, but modernized with more articulation and not battle damaged because you were scraping them on the ground like I used to do when I played with them. Does Canada not have a Hallmark channel? I don't know. I've never felt the need to look it up. Bean 2099. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. You're new here? Are you new here? I feel like that's a new name. Mackerson says, I think W channel has Hallmark. Is that the women's channel? Which one's the Oprah channel, the network? Own? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, baby. Canuck 4. We have Wing or Lose, who is clearly Canadian. AI's Collectibles. 3. Canuck 4. Let's go. We have 5. All right. Opening screenshot app. What it do, baby? All right, here we go. Are we doing it again? All right, let's get going. Kyle Wadaga says, Jason, what are you waiting for, man? Jason, trust me. The Michelangelo is really nice. All the turtles. If you're interested in these, if you want just get the turtles, you could do that too. And Super 7 is really cool about this stuff because these are pre-order only, but then they'll re-release the figures. I don't know, with a slightly different paint app, where I think the weapons were different for the second release of the turtles, and the second release isn't even out yet, so you have a chance to get all the turtles. Like if you watch my stream with Brian Flynn, he says it very clearly, candidly. He's like, it's not my job to make it hard for you to get toys. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. He says it much better, but that's basically it. If you want to get it, he wants it to be accessible without having to pay 3-4 times the 3-4 times the MSRP. Are we doing 5 now? I can't save all these screenshots, guys. No, Canuck 4, 1. This is awesome. Thank you, guys. I should give away some Tim Hortons gift cards in the future. The Women Network is infamous for Hallmark movies. I don't know. I don't watch. New to commenting. Shoot. Awesome. Speak up. Enjoy. Just talk some shit. We're all here having fun. Sounds like I have a cold, man. Yeah, it's Canada weather. Grimy kids go to school. Dude, don't buy Michelangelo on eBay. Message me after. Don't do that. Don't buy it on eBay for whatever crazy price, man. Andrew House, another name I am unfamiliar with, but I hope to see it more often. And the chest is also Canadian here. All right. Appreciate it. Super 7 Ultimates, obviously very nostalgic. Toys that are close to my heart due to childhood proximity and playing with these. I don't think I ever had the original April, though. So I couldn't tell you if these faces are similar, if they're accurate. But I mean, accessories like this. All right, let's get to it. Bottom tray. Bloody finger is really throwing me off. All right, we're gonna zoom out. RMD Collective says, I'm waiting for a Super 7 Rita. Dude, that is the toughest wait because that's wave 2. And wave 1 isn't even here yet. So it's not like you're waiting for it and it's like the next wave that comes, we're gonna get it. Like, no, it's the second wave. So hey, it's quality, it's a quality design and figure. So good for them for building up the hype. It's a good sign when people can't wait for your, second wave also. Bean 2099 says Mikey's still up on BBTS. Kids are gross. They go to school and they're masked and whatnot, but they're still gross. Come home with like boogers in their hair, and so you have the sprue at the bottom, which has all of their weapons, all of April's weapons, in one single sprue. There is the pistol here. I don't know gun terminology. I only know gun terminology from rap songs, but I don't know how to apply them to action figure accessories. But we'll see. We have this is a microphone, right? Or a flashlight. It's a flashlight. Some hands. Kyle, dude, after our stream, I put away my I put away Mikey, and I put away the box for Rocksteady. And then after I put it away, I realized I missed both of the sleeves for Mikey and Rocksteady. So I put the sleeves on, and then I put it back into the shipper box. I put one, and then I go to put the other one, and then I realized that I put the Rocksteady sleeve on Michelangelo, and then put that into the box. So then I had to go back, switch it again, and do it properly. But there's so many boxes. Made 1979 custom says Super 7 should release the Turtles in a 4-pack. I don't know. Is that logistically possible? That's not a bad idea. If someone doesn't have any of them, I don't know. I know they have like a Christmas edition of the Reaction Turtles 4-pack, but it's an interesting proposition. Reaction or Ultimate's packaging, it giving me a good workout? No, it's giving me like more opportunities to injure and cut my hands with these boxes. Someone asked about the accessories. You got the Channel 6 News press badge with real rope. I know Kyle takes pride in using real chains for chain things, and I guess also real rope for rope things. All right, so the other day someone said who would be the best. What is the likelihood of Pharaoh Monch getting his own action figure, being that he's such an awesome open collector? It would be cool, right? And my first reaction was reaction, because they do action figures of rap people. What does it take to make it happen? I don't know. I guess the right people got to get in contact with the right people. I mean, Super 7 doesn't just do rappers. They have like Ghost, whatever Ghost is, Kyle. I do recall the original toy having these racing stripes on April. This is cool. Let's see. Here's the face. I don't know about this face yet. Is it the color of the plastic for the flesh tones? We'll see. Let's see the other ones. And it was awesome for 1027 seeing Pharaoh on the Hasbro stream. And I know Dan was geeking out because being a rap fan, a rap head, is that even a thing? He was excited that Pharaoh's a collector, and he got to chat with him. What I did not expect that was even more awesome was the fact that Pharaoh was like, he's geeking out. He's like, I watch all of the streams, I watch all of these, and he's just excited to be on there. Like, he was excited to be there as much as Dan was to interview him. So I thought, like, I mean, that's what this is, right? I can sit here and talk to a lot of awesome people who, you know, ranging from a regular Joe collector to even, you know, to Brian Flynn, who's the head of Super 7. We can just sit here and talk about the most basic thing that this group has in common, and it's toys, and I love it. It's super cool. I said this on my IG stream the other day, and if you didn't watch it, if you missed it, I want to read. I tagged Pharaoh in the 1027 post, you know, just because I was excited about the event, and I posted some stuff, and I tagged him on IG, and he actually replied to me. He said some stuff, and I said to him, like, it's really cool you openly post your collection. Like, you go on his, I mean, you saw it. If you watch the stream, you saw it. He posts on Twitter of him with figures on a treadmill when he's working out. He'll post his collection. He'll post his collection while he's watching sports or something. It's on his Twitter. So he's like very open with it. And I guess for people like us, I have an IG account dedicated to toys. I have a personal account that I barely even use now because I don't even talk to most people. It's just all toy stuff. And I think that's become my main account. So I guess posting about that stuff is just normalized to me. I don't know how it is for the normies, the normal people. But Pharaoh was saying in his message, he said, what was it? I think the lines are blurred because the connection to hip hop has always been there. Stan Lee really tapped into escapism. He says, I look at everybody else as in people who aren't into this. And he says, I look at everybody else like they're weird for not being fans. And that was one of the things where I'm like, oh, like this guy's got a really, really cool perspective on this. Cause it's yeah, it's escapism. It's fiction, but it's superheroes and toys. Like it sounds babyish, but it's not like that anymore. There are people who put a lot of time and effort writing incredible stories, making characters relatable, writing stories based on real life experiences and stories. So like I don't know. I don't think it's like anything that has this stigma of being childish or whatnot. So when he said it like, oh, I look at you for being weird for like, you're not into this, you're weird. Like, oh shoot, that's a really cool way of looking at it. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Just it kind of changed how I look at some things, and maybe it'll change it for some other people out there as well. Kyle keeps asking me, what's my favorite April head? Chill, dog. All right, we're getting to it. I think I like the headset head. Which one is the original, the classic April hair color? The OG, is it the dark brown one? Or this one? Excuse me. I don't know. It's like I don't have the original, so this doesn't really like I have all the original turtles, so obviously the reason I got into the line when I picked it up, I'm like, this is my childhood. It brought back all these feelings and memories, but this doesn't. But maybe because I didn't have this figure, I don't know. The doesn't seem like there's much face paint going on. Maybe that's why I think this microphone head looks best. Maybe what if I put it on? Because this kind of looks like an old lady or something. Let's see. Sorry, Kyle. They should have Pharaoh Monch on more fan first streams. I'm sure he would love to. What the hell do I know? I don't know him. I'm just assuming, but he seemed like he really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm sure he would love to be on. We are the normal people. Yeah, we are the normal people. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I logged into my regular IG. It's just like everyone's just posting their their kids' photos. I'm gonna have to look into what this original one looked like. What should I Google? The classic? Is this classic? OG April has the dark brown hair. Okay. Yo, what's up, Ernie? How are you doing, man? I miss you. We were talking about Star Wars during PulseCon. It was great talking to you. I hope we get a chance to meet up during DCon weekend. I mean, I'm gonna make it all the way out there. Please, let's meet up, man. Let's do it. Deep V. Oh no, April Van Winkler. We're gonna taint my childhood crush of April O'Neil by bringing Adam into this. Trevor says, always wondered if people like Dwight or Dave Vonner thought that their main audience would become men in their 30s. It's a good question. I mean, are Legends and Marvel Universe targeted to children per se? I don't know. I like to click some of the longer messages. I think it's the idea of moving on from something far too soon because of social pressure. Being able to enjoy things that excite, remind us of our childlike wonder is an actual blessing. Yeah, man, toys do that. Hey, Darth Gutierrez, have a great night. You were gonna say looks like a Karen. No, not a Karen. This is not a Karen haircut. At least those heads aren't big like the NECA April. Dude, I'm so scared to get my NECA stuff. Oh, you know what? My April's not even on the way. My Danny, my Loot Crate Danny is on the way, and I'm gonna trade it to Ryan when it gets here, and keep the pins for myself. 98% of my IG is toy pics. It's gone to the point where my toying around account, you know, I'll post toys, but in the stories I'll post just goofy stuff. And like everyday life goofy stuff is kind of geeky related, toy related stuff anyway. So like, you know, if you guys follow my account, I'm assuming you enjoyed something of what I do, something about what I'm doing. So I'll just post it there. It doesn't, I don't know. It's been 2 hours and I don't know if Dave Vonner is showing up. I don't think I'm going to wait around. You know, I'm going to go to like 11:15 Eastern. And I'd rather you guys all go watch Toy Migos instead of sitting here watching me do this and wait for a guest. I'll stay on. Toy Migos is starting soon, and go check it out. They have Chicken Burger Disco on. You know, as much as I'm disappointed that Dave couldn't make it for any of this, I've had fun doing this with just myself and everyone. It's not, I haven't done this for 74 weeks. So this was definitely a change and a surprise. And at least I know for myself, I can kind of hold it down for myself to do this solo. While I get the rest of these accessories out, she has 2 Ninja Stars, a open shell phone. You used to call me on my shell phone. NYC Figure Fanatic says, I deleted my personal IG. Dang, that's commitment. I mean, my fiance still uses it to tag me for contests, so, you know, I still keep it. Hey, you know, kids' birthdays and stuff, I gotta post pictures and still, but, you know, it's still there. So we have the closed shell phone. I would like a 1-to-1 scale shell phone. I haven't seen one in a while. I've seen like a toy one, like a kid one, and like you can swap out the turtles that you're talking to in it. I didn't pick it up at the time because toys weren't cool. I was too cool for toys, supposedly, in my own head. But I should have picked it up then. I made a huge mistake. Shell phone with Donnie. Yeah, I have a hunch as to who chose the turtle that's inside the shell phone. If it's Donatello. Not impressed, Kyle. The suitcase opens up. Oh, I feel like I'm pressuring it. Oh, I think you can put the microphone in here. That's dope. Yes. Yes. I knew it. That's funny. That's one of those where it's like, if you did the toys that made us in 10 years and someone's like, oh, I wonder why there's a Donatello in the shell phone. Why is the Queen of England doing the interview, by the way? But oh, why is there a Donatello inside this shell phone? And then my voice will come over and be like, toy designer Kyle Wadaga of Super 7, who foolishly thought that Donatello was the best turtle, decided that he would put that inside. What kind of gun is this, Kyle? Is this a Glock? Is this a... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. The only guns I know are Call of Duty. You have that. Does she hold it? We're going to try to put it in April's hand. Oh, I have to switch the hands. Oh, no. Oh, good. The turtle, the tripod's legs come apart. I thought I broke it trying to get it out. Um, so since I'm wrapping it up soon, you guys let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to talk a little bit more about something that's important to me. I appreciate you all being here. Before you guys before you guys head over to Toy Migos, this is a PP7. Walter PPK. Um, I think that Super 7 line of 007 figures would absolutely kill it. Um, Kyle, you know my pitch. You know my pitch. So thank you. Oh, let me catch up on some of these. People said, "Oh, Chamba, you're the best." Chamba, dude. Chamba says this is an OG episode. Really worked. Chamba is the only person I know of that's watched every episode of Unboxing Thursdays. There might be some other people out there. If you have, thank you. But I just know because Chamba's like, hey, where can I watch more? I'm like, the old episodes were on Instagram. I'll try to put them on YouTube, and I put some on YouTube. He's like, okay, I've gone back and I've watched all of them. So he's the only person that's told me who's seen everything. So man, thank you. It means a lot, Chamba. It means a lot that you could sit through that many hours of me talking. I mean, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan with a cam. A fan with a cam. If that sounds weird. But I've just been able to do this for a while. Really, really means a lot to me that you went back and you've seen everything, and you know, so much so you've put Butter Nation into a Marvel comic, and now I'm canon. You know, the channel is canon, guys. Go check out Marvel Comics Avengers Tech On, drawn by the channel's Butter Nation's very own Chamba, the illustrator on that series. And there are some nice little Easter eggs if you look hard enough. Get a magnifying glass, and dude, thank you. Paul Morales, who's here often as well, says, "Good stream, gotta run." I appreciate you guys, honestly, just sticking around. You know, it's a bummer for me too that Dave can't make it. I was really looking forward to talking with him. Obviously, like a 20-year vet in the game. You know, stories to tell, things that he's worked on. Even remember that a few months ago they showed that prototype Batman that he did that never got made by Mattel, and that thing was beautiful. So just small proportion of things that he's done. It's great. N64 GoldenEye characters, yeah, down. Austin, man, thank you for the super chat. I'm a newbie to the channel, but I think you have a bright future on toy YouTube. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Again, I'm just a fan and enjoying these figures, and thank you for listening. Right, so I wanted to get to the serious stuff. It's October 28th. It's going to be November soon. Basic calendar stuff. But November, which means Christmas is around the corner, holidays are around the corner. And I just want to remind people there are toy drives that are going to be starting up here in Canada. There's Toy Mountain, which brings toys to the Salvation Army. Go online and check out any toy drive that's in your area, how you can help, whether it's Toys for Tots. I'm hoping that as collectors and as fans, whatever is within your means, if you go out and you go to Target and you see a really cool toy and it's on clearance for like $7 and it's looks like a cool figure that you might buy, maybe pick up an extra one for the toy drive, drop it off. Or maybe you found a cool deal like that before and you bought it. You're like, this is a cool deal. I can't pass this up. But you haven't really opened anything. It's just sitting there. Instead of going out doing like a selling fire sale for $2, you can donate it to a toy drive. I know COVID and the pandemic, it's like 2 years now, second Christmas, third Christmas. No, second Christmas. No, 2019, 2020, 20. This will be the third holiday season that it's affected. Second, whatever. So there are, even prior to that, I've been trying to donate toys for the toy drive. I'm sure the pandemic hasn't made it any easier for some families, if not more families. So just something to keep in mind. Whatever is within your means. Maybe you buy one less toy this week or this month. Uh, the way I see it is I've spoiled myself for 11 months. So I'll try to, if you can, try to get another toy out there, even if you have something that you haven't opened, or grab an extra one. Just keep that in mind next time you're out hunting. Next time you see it, and just drop off a figure in a toy box. We're here right now. I'm here right now. I'm able to talk to you about this because I grew up with toys. You are listening because I'm assuming you grew up with the same passion, and that has clearly affected the 80 some odd people who are watching right now and myself, that to a point where you could sit here and watch me talk about toys for 2 hours. You could have that impact on some kid's life. That is crazy to me. Like, and again, someone one time mistook this for me bragging. I'm not. I'm just trying to put it into perspective. Like, but over the last few years, there's been like, I've with the community, local community here, I've been trying to push it. I've collected probably like 400 to 500 toys since 2017 to the toy drive. Whether that's a lot or a little, I don't really care. But to think that if like one toy per child out there, and like you're able, not myself, but everyone who's chipped in has been able to affect 400 to 500 kids' lives, to get a toy at Christmas. That's huge. That's not a small amount, and I think that makes a huge difference. So please, keep that in mind. I'm getting all choked up. I've gotten really soft since I've had kids. No lie. Now, that's beautiful. I have a lot I definitely want to donate. So the Hasbro Pulse box, there's some stuff that I want to give back to viewers, channel members. There's some stuff that I'm going to drop off into the toy drive. And it's not that I'm not grateful that I got this box, but I have a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff I already have also. So I really hope it can get into somebody's hands that enjoys it. Still says donating most of my boxed mixed McFarlane figures. I don't know if that is meant to be a like a simultaneous dig at McFarlane, but hey, man, there's probably DC fans out there. There's probably Batman fans out there. Yeah, let me correct it. Not DC fans, Batman fans out there who money's not the right time this season to get an action figure. That this could be it. What happened to my hair? My hair, I don't know. Here we go. I kept touching it. Thanks, Yoko. I don't know what that was for, but you weren't being negative, and I appreciate that. Peter says, we are so lucky to be able to buy all these toys. Time to give back. Love the message. Yeah. Sometimes people don't even remember at that time. So I'm just trying to put it out there, just to be conscientious of it. Having kids, yeah, man, you start thinking about stuff like movies and shows where like weird stuff happens with kids, and you're just like, no. My fiance watches all these like doctor shows, and I don't know what they're called, and they're operating on a small child. I'm like, I have a small child. What if it was her? Like, turn this off. I can't do it. Sky Rider, Yoko is here. Yoko's here twice. She's on Twitch as well. Ab Nuggler, welcome. How you doing? Hello there. What happened? Just got in the live stream and is emotional. Yeah, I'm crying. Unboxing Thursdays, unboxing my emotions. Great job on my interview with Hasbro team. Thank you for watching. I have a lot of fun. Talking to those gentlemen. Boom, Instant Fix sponsored by. No, this is my Gordon Hayward hair. Mario just does his hair and puts a hat on. I'm interested to see what hair products he brings to California. There you go, Dan. Dan's here. Dan, I don't know if you were here the whole time. If you weren't, I have a question. Ryan was here earlier, and I asked him, why is Dwight's wall, his ceiling so, it's like a 10-degree angle, man? If you can ask him, let me know. And Dwight seems like a good sport. I'm not hating. You guys talk about his curtains all the time. I want to know what's going on with the funhouse ceiling. Ryan says he's investigating. Maybe you guys both kind of nudge Dwight and say like, "Hey, Dwight, is your tripod and on like, the legs unbalanced? Are you only wearing one shoe at the same time that you're balanced with the camera but not this?" I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I love it. Thank you for the interview, Dan. It was a lot of fun. If you guys haven't watched it yet, please go check out the video. It's somewhere here on the channel. I'm going to have a new segment hopefully next week. Since I'm ending early, I'm going to go record it right now and have it out for everyone next week. I don't want to get Mrs. Dwight. You guys think his wife's name is Mrs. Dwight? I don't want to get Mrs. Dwight to hate me, so I need to stay away from the home stuff. Try. Oh my god! And this is what the end of the interview kind of devolves to: just us being silly and Ryan rolling away on his wheelie chair. You guys are awesome. Great job with 1027. Great job with PulseCon. Silly is good. Silly is good and it's fun, and I think that's what some people come here for, and that's what keeps me doing this, because I want to sit down with somebody who I can talk to every week and be silly and open toys. We're opening toys. But yeah, toy drive. Remember that holiday season? It was cool that PulseCon was donating, I think they said 50,000 toys to Toys for Tots. That's a hugely impressive number, and it's great for a toy company to be able to do that. Really commendable. Yeah, so new segment coming next week, and I'm hoping that it'll be a good weekly thing and more stuff for people, more toy stuff. Book of Boba is coming out soon. Hopefully Paul is available, Yoko is available to talk about that a weekly. Would you guys like to do? Would you be interested in watching a weekly stream that was like Bad Batch Case on the Mondays? Yeah, I am not 100%. Hawkeye, yeah. I'm not huge for Hawkeye. I'll watch it. I don't want to sit every week and talk about it. But Star Wars is my favorite, so I will, even if I don't have all of the new toys. But check out the interview with the Marvel team. Check out some toy photos that I have put up. And I'm hoping to do more, and I hope people like it. There's going to be a new segment next week. The website, toyingaround.ca. There's some shirts left over. There are some pins. I'll probably put up a sale soon. I know it's going to be Thanksgiving. When's Thanksgiving in America? In a few weeks? Maybe I'll do a Thanksgiving sale, put up a sale for some of the stuff, or do free shipping to the US so that it's, I don't know, something. I'll figure it out. And there's some cool merch on there. toyingaround.ca, on Instagram at toyingaround, Twitter at I'm Toying Around. All the links are somewhere here. Links at the bottom. Go check out Dave Vonner on Instagram and on Twitter. I'm gonna go do some push-ups after this. I'm gonna go do some push-ups, and because every time I see Dave Vonner on social media, that's what happens. I have to go work out. Please. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me ramble I was trying to stall. I stalled for 2 hours, and maybe we'll reschedule something with Dave Vonner. But subscribe. You guys are all awesome. Thank you. Go check out Toy Migos right now. Go Toy Migos. If you like toys, they're on. They're on. and I'm not gonna stall any longer. Go. I wish YouTube had a raid. This is the hand motion for raid. How do I raid on Twitch? I don't know anybody who's on. Oh, Fred's on. Nice. All right, let's figure this out. What are we gonna put for the raid to Fred's channel on Twitch? Butter raid? I don't know how this stuff works. Yoko, yeah, Yoko, help me. YouTube people, thank you for putting up with this. I appreciate all the comments. I'm going to catch up to it. I read all the stuff, and everything you guys say means a lot to me, and it keeps me going. So I'm gonna figure it out. I want to see him figure it out. Yoko, you are one sick puppy. Is there even a butter emoji? All right, here we go. Ready? Start raid on Twitch. Do I have to close? Do I have to close? All right, guys. YouTube, have a good night. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Scarface. That was all right, right? That was all right. Raid now. Have a good night. Keep toying around. Peace.